Just throwing up our hips and legs over our opponent's shoulders first. We want to set it up with certain grips though. And in the past what we've done is we've gone double wrist control, and then from here we've stuffed one in and we've like pulled one out. So with the triangle, what we want is one arm inside between our legs and one outside of our legs, and then like our leg over our opponent's shoulder. The other thing we want on top of one arm in and one arm out is control of our opponent's posture. So although this is a really good drill, controlling our wrists, I'm not really controlling my opponent's posture here. So in a roll, if I try to triangle not like this, his posture is too high and it's going to be really difficult for me to get my hips up. So what we're going to do, our opponent's just going to have his hands on our ribs area, or he can even have his hands on like my armpit area here. So this is a really common position that you might find yourself in. The person on top is going to try and like control your shoulders a little bit and make it hard for you to really control them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go underneath one arm, and I'm going to like palm off this wrist to this hand. So if he's really pushing down, it might be hard to grab. So I'm going to bring that to my wrist and then go to a 2-on-1. So I've got 2-on-1 control on this wrist here. And then from here, to control Matt's posture, I'm going to take this hand off and come to his head, called a collar tie. So we might just start with that little like hand exchange there. Matt's going to have hands on ribs or hands on shoulders here, pushing down. This can make it hard for me to like use my hands, but if I shuffle my body around, it should be easy for me to grab here. So I'm just palming this here. I'll go to my 2-on-1, and then this first grip, that comes to the back of the neck. And then we reset. So Matt's going to go hands on my shoulders again. Now I'm going to go to the other side. So swim underneath, and I'll pass that wrist off to that first hand. I'll go 2-on-1, and I want to try and bring it to my center line. And now with that right hand, I'm just going to come to the back of the head, and then try and break the person's posture down a little bit, using your knees and your legs. Just pull them down into this position. So one more time. Here, we're going to come on the inside, grab that wrist, go to 2-on-1, bring it to your center line, and then come on the inside behind the head and reset. So it's going to take a little bit of time just to get used to like which hand you're grabbing with and like in what order. But we want to try and build it up so it's a little bit more like fluid. You're not thinking as much, you're just going through the steps. Yep. 1, 2. Try and find someone similar size.